Hi, welcome to another video. This video I'll be talking about how to select your work domain. So selecting work domain is quite important and becomes quite necessary in the industry. So after a while you will be working on a specific domain, and the specific domain can be computer vision, can be NLP, can be data scientist, data analyst, machine learning engineer, financial analyst, or something else. So how do you select a work domain is only found out by actually diving a bit into the work domain and working on it, and then you'll have an understanding whether or not you're good at it, or you will have an intuition or have a gut feeling, not even gut feeling, just a speculative smart guess whether or not you will be able to proceed further with this domain. So, to begin with, we have so many fields and industries. So, I personally am working on computer vision and machine learning. I am good and proficient with computer vision and machine learning. So, it's better to have proficiency over two or three domains so you have multiple job opportunities and options. Now, how do you actually decide? It's not that I don't know natural language processing. I have learned about natural language processing, but not the latest ones, the BERT and those kind of things. But it's not difficult to pick up from those topics because I have studied natural language processing till 2019. So I have a fair understanding what NLP has, what it does, built few projects on it. So that's what I'm saying. So how do you identify a role? So there are multiple roles, and I think the more the roles are with gradually with time, we'll see more and more evolving roles. So now we have DevOps engineer, we have MLOps engineer. Those were earlier, those the work of those engineers was taken care of by the machine learning engineer only, or the engineer at hand. But now we have specialized teams for those things. Now we have data engineer. Earlier we didn't have data engineer. So I think gradually and slowly we are progressing towards more and more roles. But whatever it is crucial for you to understand what kind of things should you expect and learn. So what is a role? Role is nothing but a bunch of skill sets. Now those bunch of skill sets is what defines a role. So if it is a data analyst role, what you should be, your task would be to extract out data from the data set and make charts and visualizations and understanding. That is the work of data analyst. Now we have the role of data scientist. What does the data scientist do? Data scientist does take the data, analyzes roles, and then he or she tries to do some modeling with the data. So is the case with machine learning engineer, but machine learning engineer is extensively into data modeling. So that is a major distinction between this. Although some companies call their computer vision engineers as machine learning engineer, but those are not machine learning engineers. Those are deep learning engineers. Now within deep learning engineers, we have so many roles. You can have a computer vision engineer, you can have a natural language processing engineer, and you can have an audio analyst. We have, and the machine learning guys, the under machine learning, what roles did I mention? I mentioned the data analyst. We have data analyst, we have data scientist, we have machine learning engineer. And under deep learning, I mentioned about computer vision engineer. I talked about natural language processing engineer. I also talked about audio analyst or audio scientist, researcher. So the computer vision engineer should be good with both computer vision engineer and NLP engineer and audio analyst. They should be good with neural networks. But what kind of neural networks? That is the specialization they should have. The data pre-processing techniques is quite different for each of the domain, and the networks which are quite often used, the pre-training, those kind of things are different. So that is how you should explore a domain. Now, how did I select a domain? Actually, you never select a domain, you just step into it. You have started your AI journey. So once you will cover machine learning, you will study a lot many things. So let's say you are not good with modeling a lot, but you're good with data extraction. So if you're good with data extraction, you should understand SQL quite. If you're good with SQL, and if you're good with Python, then you can apply for data analyst. And if you're good with modeling as well, then you can apply for data scientist. If you're extremely good with modeling only, then you should apply for machine learning engineer. Same goes for deep learning. If you're good with images and how images, then you should go with computer vision engineer. If you're good with text data, you should go with NLP. If you're good with audio data, you should go with audio researcher. But audio roles are extensively limited as it is quite new in the market. Coming to the next topic, how do you how many roles should you have in hand? Take a generic role. So start from zero to scratch to the end of the machine learning algorithms. You will have a very good understanding and a good spectrum of ideas of skill set, and those skill set will will help you to apply to a different set of roles. So is the case with computer vision, deep learning engineering. Have a brief understanding of what neural networks and those kind of fields have, but have a mastery of few domains, not one domain, few domains. So jack of all trades, but master of few is what the industry requires. At least you should have, so as to emerge out as one of the top talents in this particular industry. I hope this helps. All right, take care. Bye bye.